Join the party nation. Party nation.
What's up, chat?
He's Steve McQueen's grandson.
That's who's Steve McQueen?
An actor from like the 60s and 70s.
So
but he was like Harold though. He was nicknamed the King of Cool.
Oh, and
yeah,
I guess that he feels like that entitles.
Yeah,
him.
like he got that entitlement about him. Like I heard a lot of fans like talk about how just because of who his grandfather is, he just I'm just like, yeah, your grandfather is that, not you, fool. We can't hear you.
I want to address this. YouTube pulled a stupid on me. They have suspended my monetization access.
Lance was twerking.
Yeah, I was getting too much money for all this junk in the trunk. But it's just some three. I had like 3 copywritten videos or something. They weren't even strikes. Like it just said copyright. Like it wasn't.
I don't know what's wrong with your channel because I get copyright stuff, but they don't like.
But your page, your channel's been monetized for a long time.
Oh yeah, but it's been like 3 years.
So
or like 2 years.
They took it out on me, so it's whatever. What's up, Ronan?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Oh yeah, I'm not monetized.
Lance lost his monetization for twerking on stream.
What have you done?
Not monetized currently, but I will be soon. Well, I'll get it back. I'm debating if I want to go ahead.
What video did you get monetized?
The two Penguin trailer reviews, and
stay away from Warner Brothers.
Because they're the ones who give the most trouble. Yeah.
Disney don't care. Netflix don't care. Usually Amazon don't care. Like no one really cares, really.
They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything to my Superman and Lois trailer review though.
They selective. They selective for stuff because I remember before the last couple of seasons of like All American and stuff, I did the trailers and I put them up and they got hit immediately. Like ever since the merger, they're like no. And then old stuff before the merger was getting hit. So I was like, the fuck? At least trailers. Like reactions, no. But like trailers, yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I ever get hit with copyright for is music. And it's barely even that.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I'll get it back.
All right, what's the topics for today? And like what order we going into? Because I'm leaving early for those who don't know.
3-dub delicious.
I got stuff to do. If I ain't had to re-record this video, I would stay longer, but I ain't trying to do it late.
A lot of stuff happened. I'm really excited about this MCU stuff.
I wasn't even going to stay long, and then Marvel going to drop all this damn stuff over the weekend. How dare you?
No, they did. Yeah. They went crazy. They went. Bro,
they got me bricked all weekend.
Storm and What If? I wasn't ready.
I didn't see that trailer till today because I didn't really care for What If like that. But I saw Storm and I was like, I'm watching that one episode or whatever she in.
She's in the last 2.
I'll be present for the last 2.
Natasha Lyonne is cast as another original character. The name is terrible though. Birdie.
Ain't it like Birdie? Yeah, it's ass.
I say y'all couldn't think of nothing better. Birdie. So you basically made low-key, that's bogus because if she's like a mutant or a mutate, you basically gave her Joaquin's power set. You could have just did that with Joaquin Torres and made him like comic accurate.
They didn't have the mutant yet.
They could all the reshoots they did. They could.
No, bro, that'd have been too much.
All the reshoots that they did, they could have just.
He was in Falcon and Winter Soldier, which was filmed before or like during that weird going into COVID. They couldn't use the mutant yet, even though they had the rights to them. They couldn't use it yet.
True, but they could say that since they're doing the Serpent Society, they could say that they
But
kidnapped
they
him.
changed
They
a lot of that stuff.
experimented on him.
They changed a lot of that stuff.
Giancarlo is still playing the king of them though. So
yeah, but at the same time, they probably not gonna reference a lot of that stuff.
True.
Yeah, like what's the order? What we talking about? We talking about the trailer stuff first?
Yeah, let's talk about the trailer stuff first.
I'm bricked.
I am too. I know 3Dubs was because when he saw Red Hulk, that's why he's wearing this red Deadpool shirt because that's the closest he could get to Red Hulk. Bro,
seeing Harrison Ford as a Hulk is fucking hilarious.
It is. But did you all notice? And call me crazy. I watched
the trailer and I was like, damn. Han Solo been juicing.
Did you notice that he looks like he doesn't know what's going on when he starts transforming?
It's the leader.
I think the leader. Yeah, I think the leader injected him. That's what I think. I think the leader injected because when his hands started changing.
No, because he teased his bypass surgery already in Civil War. I don't think he injected. If he injected him all the way back then. Why he turned into the Red Hulk? Maybe he kept it under control. But
I just find it funny that like the last time we seen Thunderbolt Ross, he had a cane. He was all frail, and now he's back to normal.
Now he out here flying the Millennium Falcon, bro.
But I'm really excited. That trailer looked great. The action set pieces that we saw. People talking about some. Oh, they put Captain America in a helmet to hide that he's black. That doesn't make sense. He's flying like literally at Mach speed.
The fighter pilot, yeah.
He's flying. He got a helmet on while he's flying, so he don't break his freaking neck. You idiots! I hate.
I'm pretty sure talking about some Steve. I'm pretty sure Steve would have needed that as well.
Right, he would have been able to see the super soldier serum. Don't prevent you from breaking your neck, you buffoons.
I'm like y'all just saying anything. Like some guy on TikTok was talking about it's because he's black. We know what they do. I said that's a huge reach.
No, you already know. Ever since what happened, a week ago, people about to be even more bold now.
Yeah, talking about something. It's the reason why they're releasing this movie in February. Well, it got pushed back several times. It got delayed. I'm just happy it's coming out at all. Like I'm happy it's coming out at all. So
remember, we did our most anticipated, and I said that this was at the top.
Yep,
it ain't changed.
Definitely has not. This movie was announced back in like 2021. Right after. No, it was announced right after Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Like this Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Sam getting the shield is the whole reason why I went and ordered the shield. Like I'm really excited for this film. And when they announced it, I'm like, it's about time. It took forever to get this film filmed and off the ground with the strikes and everything that came from that. But I'm glad that we're finally here. That trailer outdid everything from the first one. I'm glad to see him and Joaquin working side by side. Yeah. The line when Thaddeus tells him basically like, you need to watch yourself. You're not Steve Rogers. And Sam just look him in the face and like, I know. He's looking at him like, the hell you talking about?
That's the thing I love about that line is that
what is that supposed to mean? Like you basically calling him out, like say what you really want to say.
That's what I say. That's what I love about this. Like it could be topical, especially now that it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're the guy in the suit, but you're not the guy that like I respected back then. And like that's what I can't wait. And I think maybe it's even in the leader's like mindset, which is like, let me pit the president of the United States is now a Hulk against Captain America. And it's like, who are you all going to decide? And then how does it factor in with Ross wanting to make the Avengers part of the military or part of the government? It's like, no. Last time we did that, and then it just ended backfiring on us. It tore the team apart. So
yep.
I love that element. And I like that people were pointing out how the trailer was such a good trailer, how the duo shots and how it felt like very 70s. And yeah, I to me, the Isaiah Bradley stuff is the thing that I'm factoring. Like, okay, what happened there? How come he just snapped all of a sudden? Because I knew he had gone through shit. I knew that. And I remember hearing about the graphic novel that's based upon his character. So I'm intrigued by it. And yeah, it was nice to see Joaquin in the background having his six the whole time. So
Carl Lumley being like Isaiah Bradley. I love that, bro. The hairstyle that he got too. I'm like, yeah, y'all letting us know he been in prison. He been in jail for a while. And the fact he called Sam Cap.
Cap.
And the fact that in Falcon he was basically told him like, I would never respect you if you did that. It shows the growth. Like it shows the growth that he has and the respect that he has for Sam. And like that's really, really dope. Like I'm so excited for this movie. Like that trailer when he did the superhero landing and like he dispersed like the energy like going down.
It wasn't energy. It was the sound barrier.
Yeah.
He broke before he landed.
Yeah,
he had to wait for it to catch up. That shit was tough. Yeah. He was like, wait.
And people talking about something. How didn't he break his ankles?
His suit is made of vibranium.
Suit is made of vibranium. This isn't a realistic world.
They just want to nitpick. If it was Steve Rogers, they wouldn't be saying anything.
You're saying this, but in the Batman, Bruce literally lost control of his little flying squirrel suit and
smacked into a bridge at like 20 miles per hour. He should have died.
And it just got up like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, oh, but you're worried about him landing like that. Some people said, look at his leg.
How he going to defeat the Hulk? And I'm like, he could take hits from the Hulk with a vibranium suit. He'll be fine.
You could tell.
And I think Bruce Banner's showing up anyway.
I do too. But another thing that I
don't think he's gonna be Smart Hulk.
I hope not. I hope not.
Well, because a lot of people hate on the Hulk decisions, and I'm like, they can't do much with Hulk because Universal won't give up the fucking rights for them to do Hulk.
Which not is crazy. Which is
like, why didn't you do a Sony where you partner with them? They get the rights and they make movies, and you still make money without really having to do anything. But then again, I kind of don't want that to happen because.
What's up, Eric?
Eric, what's up?
But and did you know what you
every
know
time Eric go live, it's always late. I be wanting to join, but it'd be like 11. I'll be tired. I'll be gone.
Like he sends the links. I'm like, should I do it? No, I'm sleepy. I gotta work in the morning.
I'll look at my phone. He'd be like, shit.
But you can tell what people actually know about the Red Hulk and what people think he's like Bruce. All you have to do is make him overheat. Make him overheat. He's tired. Do a knockout blow. That's literally all you have to do. Sam has fought Red Hulk in the comics as Cap numerous times.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they've like explained in the comics recently, but he been juiced. Like I don't know if he got like some super soldier serum, but he been beating people he shouldn't be beating.
It's not the super soldier serum.
He's been going crazy.
It's called the Infinity Serum. So he's not like a super soldier, but he's been like beefed up. So giving him vibranium works because the super soldier serum in the MCU is different. Because it's different because that's what happened. That's like Bruce and
Steve
and Steve, they have a super soldier serum. He's not gamma radiated. Like they changed a lot for that, which I get. They made the super soldier serum like in different versions of it, like front and center for the films. Yeah. So, I mean, I get it.
The Stranger, he lost his. Yeah, he can't. He's not demonetized no more. He's not monetized no more.
I'm not monetized at the moment. If I don't do the appeal, I'll have it back in like February. For right now, I ain't tripping. It's YouTube being weird off of old videos that had old trailer reactions and a drum cover that had a copyright, not even a copyright strike, just a copyright. But it's whatever. I ain't too worried about it. I still got a job at the end of the day. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm doing this for fun anyway. YouTube.
Also, did y'all notice the poster they put out for the trailer and how it's very much an homage to one of the Captain America covers where it's the Hulk going into the shield?
It's so clean. It is so clean. It's one of the best like posters they've done in a while,
bro. And then what's crazy is Sam has like a comic book cover exactly like that as well.
Yeah. I think it's an example of people not reading comics. So, because I saw one girl, she did a reaction, and in her thumbnail, I didn't even bother to look. I was just like, on the thumbnail, it was like, not my Cap. And I was just like, ugh. And then when I went to her comment section, and people was like disputing because she was like, she wanted Bucky. But I'm like, even when Bucky became Cap, he wasn't Cap that long. Like Sam is still Cap. Him and Steve both are Cap. It's like the Hawkeye situation.
Yep. And
Just
then,
like-
and then what I keep telling people is,
So
you
stupid.
really expected them in the MCU to give
Yeah, like
Bucky the shield. Bucky, the one who's proven time and time again that he can be mind controlled. Then she's like, "Are you forgetting what he went through in Wakanda? We can jump over the Thunderbolts." And it's clearly Val has some dirt on him, which is why she's clearly using him
Right, that's
to
what I'm
recruit
saying.
everybody else. So you still want to give him the shield. Look at his character progression from the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier when he looks all happy and he feels finally free. He's knocking off that bucket list, making amends or whatever. And now he's all grungy looking and literally almost blew them up trying to recruit them.
what exactly is he doing for a living? Because his house looked kind of nice in the Thunder. I don't know if that's in the tower or not.
Someone keeps saying, I've heard people saying that he's trying to run for senator, if you will, in Congress. They're trying to be a representative of superheroes, which I'm like,
that would actually be kind of cool.
That'd be cool, especially his background and him being like, "Yo, even I have like skeletons in my closet." And like, I what's weird to me about the whole Bucky thing? Sure, yes, he got the shield in the comics as well, and sure, he was Cap's right-hand man. But I feel, and again, sometimes I go back and forth, but I don't sleep over it. I feel like Steve knew what kind of a burden it would put on him, and it's like, my friend's been through enough. Yeah. Let him make his own person.
Exactly.
I think that at this point, I think Steve had the foresight, I think, of knowing how the world and especially America would feel about there's no Captain America. It was like, well, the one person who's been on my side, even when I've been on the run, was Sam. And I think they acknowledged that, like, we didn't see the foresight.
Darren!
Hey, Darren.
Hello.
With the turkey hat.
You know what? I'll allow it. It's almost Thanksgiving, my favorite holiday. But he's in the spirit right now.
Yeah, but it's like seriously, and like Eric said, how can they say that Steve is the only Cap, then also be like Bucky should have been Cap?
Yeah. They go based off of what they hear. They don't read comics themselves. They look at YouTube videos and they don't do the research themselves. Like this version of Bucky, he just want to be peaceful. He want to go chill. He didn't ask for none of this. You could tell by Civil War he was checked out.
Yes,
like when they had him in Wakanda and
the White Wolf,
T'Challa bought him the arm. He looked so depressed. Like
and then also I have one of my
then
guys,
he got dusted for 5 years.
One of my guys asked me, apparently it's a rumor going around that they're gonna make a White Wolf movie, and and my guy was like, didn't they call Bucky that? I'm like, yeah, but what you have to realize is, one, that's pure BS. Two, White Wolf wasn't a compliment. The Wakandans were calling him that as like an insult, like a joke. Like
Shuri literally said what she was like, oh, you bought me another white boy for me to fix? Like, no,
like calling him White Wolf wasn't meant as wasn't meant.
I don't know.
It's like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, they might have respected. They might. I don't know.
Probably.
No, because when they showed up,
even the Dora Milaje, like the Dora Milaje that had that relationship with Bucky, like even she still called him the White Wolf. It didn't come off like a secondhand comment. Like it felt like he earned the name. Like I don't know.
He may have earned it, but
it's different. It's a difference how they treat Bucky versus how they treat Ross. Because Ross, they be calling him a colonizer and stuff, and then Bucky he get a cool nickname. It's like I don't know.
Also, for those who are still nagging on Sam Wilson being Cap, I also want to remind people who told Bucky to go rehabilitate himself. He said, "You're not helping the people; you're avenging them." He's like, "Go do the work." Like you
he literally proved
that
he was Cap.
Yeah,
like
a counselor. Captain America being a counselor is like, come on now, like it's.
And Sam was introduced as that.
Yep,
like helping former soldiers and stuff like that, because he was going through stuff too when we see him when a soldier.
My definition of the perfect taking of the mantle is how they handled it in the MCU. He didn't want it because it
feels like it belongs to someone else.
Yeah, it harkens back to the real world. It feels like it belongs to somebody else, and nobody, which they're literally proving the point. Nobody wanted to see a black man wearing the stars and stripes.
Yeah.
And he's literally proving that. But all these people are like you're proving the point that he made, and he's doing it anyway. You guys are sitting out here hating on a fictional character. Anthony Mackie is cashing a check in the bank, and this movie's about to be cold. Like
regardless
from
of what y'all
alone.
say, he about to make bank. This movie about to do good. I don't care what nobody say.
And if people still want to like argue Anthony Mackie's capacity as an actor, if you don't want to watch the MCU, just go watch a movie called We Are Marshall. That fool goes to the ringer as a character in that movie.
He is a great actor. Like
he is a good actor.
People just annoying.
I wish he would get another like big thing that's not like directly the MCU, like another kind of bigger franchise.
He does
thing.
Other stuff, but it's just
he does a lot of like Netflix and stuff, right?
I don't think
Altered Carbon, I think was the last thing he did.
Yeah, Altered Carbon. He did this show.
Yeah.
Was he in that show with Kevin Hart and all of them on Peacock?
You know what? He did
he did
that
some
game.
on Peacock
he
as
did
well.
what's
Twisted Metal?
He did
yeah. But like he does stuff. It's just,
right.
This day and age, no good, creative scripts are coming past because people are scared to take risks. It's just I was thinking like some movies from back in the day wouldn't get made today. Like Scary Movie wouldn't get made today.
Jesus.
Speaking of scary stuff.
What? Why'd you jump when I got in?
Boy, cut his beard.
Where's your beard?
He's getting no. You didn't watch his trailer reaction. He is the president in the MCU. Like, what do you know?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He had to get clean shave.
Yeah. I gotta get clean shave.
But the Thunderbolts trailer was good too. I enjoyed it.
The Thunderbolts trailer.
Yeah.
Tony,
that first scene was that first scene was funny as hell.
I'm just worried. The only thing I'm worried is that like them showing too much or hinting at too much, and also it's like savor those like moments between characters for the movie, like the Bucky and Alexei Red Guardian stuff. I'm like keeping that in the movie. I want to like see that bromance grow in there, and like
I think they only showed us like a couple scenes. Like Alexei is too fucking goofy. I just feel like we're gonna get tons of gold seeds. I think they saved the best ones for the movie.
Yeah.
It's funny that they gave them an entire What If episode when that's literally going to be Thunderbolts next year. It's like, I didn't need a What If. It's right there.
Isn't there a scene? Good.
Sorry, no, I was just like same with like Sam leading like the Avengers. I was like, he's gonna do that too. Like, we don't need a What If.
In the trailer,
dude. Freaking Avengers Megazord, bro.
That is
what the hell?
That is hype. Yeah.
He was like Avenger Assemble, and I was confused. And then the rings came out, and it was combined. I was like, what the fuck?
The like 12 rings being the thing that holds it all together is sick.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's such a good idea.
They're not breaking that. Whoever they fight is not. The Storm with Mjolnir.
I was about to say, I heard about this.
That's all I need.
I didn't believe it, and then I started seeing the lightning, and I was like, no. And then seeing Allison Mealy Haley, I think is her name, saying that those lines, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, they got her from.
Wait, you know who 97. I didn't see? I didn't peep it at first, but Riri in like a weird Iron Man type open face.
I think it's
type,
White Vision. I'm thinking it's Riri Williams mixed with White Vision is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
possibly.
Hey, we're getting that. We're getting Blade as Moon Knight. We're getting Blade in a giant mech. We're getting Moon Knight in a giant mech. What If is going crazy?
Yeah.
For the last season.
Well, I don't know.
There's only 8 episodes.
The trailer for season 2 looked like super crazy, but only like half those episodes were like super like good.
Yeah.
Right.
I think if they learned anything from X-Men 97, I hope this is fire from beginning to end. I don't want no goofiness. I don't care about how it up. Like, this is the final stuff. They got to fight like 3 Beyonders or something like that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I was going to say, the Watchers. Them seeing more Watchers, I was like, holy shit.
Like, we got to lock in.
Yeah.
But I love Howard the Duck.
I do feel bad for What If because I do like that show a lot. I think it's really fun, but I don't know if they did it the way I think people want. Yeah, I think they went about it the wrong. Like, I don't think they needed to do this. Like, okay, each season has to be this final thing, and they all connect to each other. Like, I kind of think that's where they kind of lose it a little bit. It's like, no, it could just be an anthology series.
It should have been it should have been Star Wars Visions. That's what it should have been.
Different. Not that I haven't enjoyed them, but
I need another season of Star Wars Visions.
Yeah, those are good. But each studio is a different one.
Yeah.
Different animation
Darren,
styles.
have you seen Star Wars Visions?
Yeah, I watched both seasons.
No, I was saying Darren. I know you.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Darren.
But yeah, Darren. Like, if you like just want to watch Star Wars, that's not connected to nothing. Go watch season 1 and 2. It's like different studios that do each like different episodes. It's like different animation, different stories. It's so good.
Darren, the first episodes of each 2 seasons of Visions is some of the most
samurai
coolest,
one.
The samurai one, and then this one about painting that I was just like, it is so good.
I hear
it was
good.
like
and they're short too.
Yeah,
most of them are like around.
They're like 10 minutes.
Some of them 10, some of them are 20. I think it's like around there, 10 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's so that first episode of season 1 was so goated. Oh my god!
Yeah,
in the black and white, bro. Oh
it's
my
like
god!
They literally was like, Kurosawa, how do you do it? Okay, we'll put it in animation.
Right.
Yeah.
It was good. I have figures of some of the characters. They made like figures of those, and I guess they didn't sell well. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just get the."
That's because a lot of people didn't watch it, unfortunately.
I'm so behind on Star Wars, like the TV stuff. Like I haven't finished Mandalorian. I haven't finished Afterlife.
The twins.
Yeah, they made figures of these, and like they were selling them on Amazon for like $4 each. I was like, "Fuck it, here's the other twin."
What the fuck?
Oh, that's dope. So, I didn't even know they were selling. I'm gonna try to find some.
I had no idea too until like Wario64 posted about them. I think. So.
Oh
yeah, they sold Funkos of the Ronin. The episode's called the Ronin, so they're selling Funkos on that. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay, cool.
I know you want that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right,
I feel like
Lance, what we got next?
What 3 Dubs? What's next?
Is it Cobra Kai predictions?
I put that on the list.
No,
yeah, that's it.
Oh,
okay.
Fuck
him and this
yeah, I don't know what's going on with this man.
He's in a giant void.
my Cobra Kai, I was about to say my Cobra Kai convict.
I think
what?
I was about to say.
My Cobra Kai prediction is
fights.
Tori's gonna die.
What?
Tori's gonna die in the ring.
Someone's gonna die in Cobra Kai?
And then
she's like 16, Lance. She's not gonna die.
So Walking Dead will do it.
Exactly.
Same show, right? Coral.
But,
I wasn't saying Coral.
Okay, he's not gonna die, but her and Sam are gonna like have like the most epic battle. Like I find it funny that like her mom died. She went to go get in this fight. Then she enters the tournament and immediately leaves the country without burying her mom first. Her mom is sitting in the morgue.
We don't know because there was clearly a time jump between that last episode and like after they announced the captains and then they went to what is it, Barcelona?
Yeah. Well, know they say if you don't see your body.
Her mom is dead, bro.
Zombie.
Because if she faked her death to get attention from her daughter or something, bro, that's like the most diabolical thing I've ever seen in my life, bro. I would not support this damn show no more. I'd be like, you know what, y'all triggered me. Fuck y'all.
But no, like I really believe like Tori and Sam are gonna have a rematch.
They only did this because there wasn't enough girls.
Yeah,
they had her join Cobra Kai again. There wasn't enough girls. They had to put Devin in. Hey, listen, here go my predictions. First of all, Miyagi though, they're losing. Dimitri's getting waxed. He's getting waxed. There's no way he's fighting anybody. Devin, as soon as she touched the mat, she's gonna fall back off. Like Devin, no, she's getting bodied. Get off the mat. You shouldn't be there. Kenny is there. He's in the trailer. Kenny, like, I don't know how they're gonna switch him in. But he should have been on the team the whole time. Like, what the fuck?
Tori definitely switches back to Miyagi-Do, I think, at some point. Like, I think they find out Devin cheated, Tori goes back, and then Kenny goes to Cobra Kai, I imagine. Which
no, because he got on the white.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, from Miyagi.
Oh, so I guess... Okay, so I guess Devin just cheated. Like, to find out Devin cheated, and then Kenny goes back in.
Because when the trailer came out, I brought up Robbie. I mean, not Robbie. I brought up Kenny, and people was like, he was in the trailer. I was like, what the fuck? Where? Yeah. So I had to, like, stop it at a certain point. It's like a quick, like, if you miss it type of moment. And he's there. And then they released a still of him. Okay. He's, like, on the mat. I don't know if he's fighting someone. Because, you know, they got a lot of team-orientated fights in, like, the Saikai Taikai. So I think he was on the mat with somebody. I couldn't tell who it was, but Miguel and Robbie gonna have to carry because.
I mean, we got Hawk too. I think Hawk's got it.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Hawk because Hawk, they haven't done anything good with Hawk since season 4 when he won, and it's just like it's gotten worse.
They sleep on him. I think he's one of their best fighters, and they sleep on him a lot.
Yeah, him, Robbie, and Miguel are their best fighters easily. But I just feel like I always forget that in show, it's only been 2 years. Like they were 16 in season 1, they're 18 now. They're going up against people who have been training since they were like 5. It's they should not be winning this. I'm sorry.
No.
And then
I
that dude Axel,
Mortal Kombat moves.
That dude Axel was like 8 feet. Did y'all see that dude?
Yeah.
Miguel and Robbie gonna have to Megazord fight him, like stack him on your shoulder or something. Like I don't know.
Crane kick.
They're going to do something. I was going to say take his legs out, but you can't hit below the belt. I don't know what they're going to do.
That honestly, that doesn't seem like you can't do no sweeping kicks.
You could do a sweep kick to the foot, but like the leg area, you can't go and punch somebody's knee.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, like it's not like that. You can't do that. But
so it's ring outs, right? Like
it looked like it because the one of the other clips I saw that they like released, it was like a 10-second thing. Like Axel like flipped somebody off the damn the one that's like hanging in the air. First of all, how the hell they put the kids up there? Second of all, do they got signed a waiver? And third of all, what happens if one fall and break their neck? Like what the? Yeah, they got mats, but you can land weird. Like what the fuck?
Drago said it best. If he dies, he dies.
Dude, Zara's whooping ass. I'm sorry.
Do you think Tori slept with old dude?
I don't think so. I think she's so detached from that. It's too short. Like she don't even know Quan. Like I think Quan kind of know that like they mess with each other, so he trying to like use it against Robbie to get in his head. But I need Robbie to lock in, bro. go lift your weights, go punch the punching bag, bro. Like lock in, bro. I need him and Miguel locked in. They're gonna have to win this for them. I don't know what I'm skeptical what they're gonna do with Hawk. So them two, y'all go at the Superman and Batman this shit because I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know. I am very excited for this arc because I think like Tournament Cobra Kai is always my favorite Cobra Kai. Like there is little in life that gets me more excited than tournament stuff in Cobra Kai. Like even the stuff in the first act when they're like, okay, there can only be 6 of us. I'm like, all right, let's go. I can't wait to see who gets in and gets out. We already knew who.
I mean, we kind of knew. It was the last like 2 spots that we were like, who get the last like, 2 spots?
And like they knew that too. Like very easily, they're like, okay, it's this. You know?
Well, actually, it was one spot because they were like, Hawk, you're gonna get it. So it's just up to us. And the beach was like, I'm not getting this, and especially not with Kenny. Yeah. Kenny is mopping all of them. I don't know why they even did that. They should have just picked. That's so stupid. I mean,
I'm still kind of salty about the first part of the season. Like, I thought it was probably my least favorite like bit of the show so far. Like I especially how it ended, I think left kind of a sour taste in my mouth with Tori. I was like, I think that ruins a lot of the character work you've done with her thus far.
Can we get a live reenactment of what you did when you saw Tori walk out with Cobra Kai?
God fucking damn it.
I don't even remember my reaction. What the hell did I do? I think I was more stunned more than anything.
No, I just rolled my eyes.
I think I cussed.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Yeah, because like when she stormed off, I'm like, you bet not. I was like, you better not. And she showed up. I was like, yeah, of course they would. Like, why wouldn't they?
Yeah, that was so stupid.
That was really dumb.
They needed another girl to even it out. Unfortunately, that's pretty much.
We were so close for them all being on the same side for the first time in 6 seasons. And that was why I was so excited to have Tori, Sam, Miguel, Robbie all on the same team fighting in unison. That's what we've been waiting for. That's what the whole thing has been leading to. Thank you. I like this hat too. But no, they had to. I don't know. It's stupid in my opinion.
Thank you. I didn't even.
The Stranger. You've never seen Cobra Kai? Do you need to watch the movies first?
Because I haven't seen the movie in years.
Watch the first one. Well, damn, you kind of got to watch all of them as the seasons go on.
Honestly, though, you don't have to. Like, I have friends who've only
they watch
a recap. Watch a recap.
Yeah, they explain it. I don't think you have to at least watch the first one fully through because I feel like that one has the most like you'll understand why this franchise is like beloved just based off the first one. Then the second two, you don't have to watch them. At least in my opinion, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like very similar to what I was saying with X-Men, where it's like you don't need to see the original X-Men and watch 97, but you will enjoy it a lot more if you have seen it. Like you're going to get all these things more if you have had that experience. So take that as you will, I'd say.
Damn, man. Who do you think loses? Like, who do y'all think? Like, who you think for sure? Like, we know Devin and Dimitri. We can X them off already. They're losing. If Dimitri somehow fucking beat somebody, I will break something in this. In my reaction, y'all will see me cut at the end
Devin's
and break
done
something. Because I will break something in this damn house, bro. Because that's gonna piss me off.
I'm surprised Dimitri made it. Honestly,
he made it on it because they like to do this thing with him and Hawk, where they have Hawk feel bad at certain points with Dimitri, and Dimitri gets a fucking sucker punch or a sucker kick, and it's just like they have him win, and it pisses me off. Like, no, stop. I think Dimitri gets whooped by No Name. I think Devin gets beat because it's more guys. I can see him getting beat by No Name. I think Devin, she loses against Zara. I think she goes up against Zara and Zara mops her. I think Sam loses. I just can't see her beating Zara. She's had the most training out of all our kids because she's trained a little bit with Mr. Miyagi when he was still alive, and then Daniel taught her, and then she picked it back up.
I don't think either of them will win. Like I don't think Cobra Kai. I don't think Miyagi will win. I also don't think Cobra Kai will win. I think it has to be one of the other teams.
Iron, what's their name? Iron Dragons.
And if then they go back to the valley, and then they're like, "All right, let's fight for real or whatever."
I just
can I?
What do they do after this? Like, I'm kind of confused now. Like, what do you do after this?
I just want them to let go of this whole Mr. Me. I actually have a feeling they get to the Saikai Takai. They know that Mr. Miyagi competed. They're not gonna handle anything with that until the next Cobra Kai movie.
No, Ralph Macchio did an interview, and he said that Daniel's gonna be doing a whole bunch of like soul searching. And Johnny is the one that's pretty much like coaching them through the Saikai Taika. Like, he pretty much takes over. So I don't know what the hell Daniel's gonna be doing, but
I think this season of Cobra Kai and Karate Kid, the movie, are going to be more connected than we think, to be honest. Look, I think we're going to be introducing some elements with Mr. Miyagi in this one. We learned that Jackie Chan's character knew Mr. Miyagi in the next movie, and I think that movie might like slightly set up the prequel that we hear we're supposed to be getting. The like,
I don't mind the Miyagi prequel because him and his brother,
Sato, it's growing on me a little bit.
I would watch it. I'd watch it.
Who do you want to? How much you want to bet Louis Tan is gonna play young Mr. Miyagi?
I don't care.
I should be someone we don't know. I want it to be like a young kid.
Yeah, true.
I mean, also it depends when it is. Like, when does this take place? Because it could be a series that takes place over the course of like 50 years if they wanted to. Like,
because he don't meet Daniel till like he's old.
Yeah.
So like they can do a lot in that time frame. Like,
yeah, like you have before the war, you have the war, you have after the war. You know, like there's a lot there you can explore with him.
You have the war.
You stupid.
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry.
He just goes to war trying to like fight him with karate. He's like, I don't need a gun. I'm actually good.
That's literally it, man. That is The Stranger. No, I do not want to see Jaden Smith. I'm sorry. I do not like that movie.
I can't wait to see like what Danny's like. Wait, you're teaching him kung fu.
I will say. I'll be honest. I will say that the way that he taught Jaden Smith's character in that movie versus how Daniel and Johnny teach their kids, I feel like what's Jackie Chan character name? I'm just calling him Jackie Chan.
I don't even know. Mr. Han? Is that
Mr. Han? I think.
I think if he trained the Cobra Kai kids, I think they would be better than they are now. And it's weird because like Robbie Miguel and Hawk are already beasts. Imagine them training with him for like a year. I think they would mop the Saikai Takai. Like, I think they would go crazy.
I kind of want Jid. Like, he's not going to be in Cobra Kai. Obviously, he's not going to be there. But I kind of wish he was. Just because you get almost every legacy Cobra Kai character except for him.
They didn't even bring back Hilary Swank.
Wait, I was just about to say.
Those two are the two we need.
I think she's in part 3.
Yeah, I do too.
I think she's in part 3. Because there's a reason why we haven't got confirmation on the date. We didn't really see any behind the scenes stuff with part 3. We only saw stuff from part 1 and 2. And then I saw pictures on Twitter, and it made me sad. But they tore down like the stuff that was like Miyagi though. It's gone now.
When's the movie come out again? Like, what's the date on that?
Next year.
Is it March?
I can't remember.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Look at Darren
It's-
looking up
it's-
at the 72-inch computer.
May 30th. Okay, so we got to get part 2 before, or part 3 before May.
Yeah.
It'll be out before then. I don't
Yeah.
think they'll make us wait like another goddamn. How long did
Probably
did part 1 come out? July? What's that?
Dang.
3 months?
That came out in July?
December, January.
it was-
It'll probably
I
either
didn't
be
see that
February
long
or
ago.
March, probably.
Yeah, if they do it in like, it's probably gonna be March.
March is a good time for it, yeah.
Yeah, because they'll probably do that
And then
and drop their
April,
first trailer.
May.
They'll like Cobra Kai season, like the part 3 will come out and they'll drop a trailer for the movie or whatever. I think that's
cool.
what happened.
How much Miyagi glazing do you think Daniel?
I don't
will
think
do?
it's gonna be none. I don't think it's gonna be none.
Good, because they got it all out with this last season. Like,
I
Well,
realize.
no,
I
that's
feel
too much.
bad though, because that's been me for my whole life. I've just been like, yeah, Mr. Miyagi's the greatest. Like I've just been listening to Daniel all these years, and now I'm like, oh, everyone's making fun of Daniel. They're making fun of me too, because I've been there since day one.
Yeah, but that's
Love
unfair
that
though.
dude.
That's like the only father figure he had. His dad died when he
Yeah.
was really young. Like that's the only father figure he had, and we don't know if like his grandfather was alive or anything like that. That's the only male like
Yeah,
role model he had. So I get why he do it. They just
Yeah.
overdo it in a show to where it drives
Yeah.
some of his
Eating dip,
actions, and you're just
frying
like, dude,
chicken.
what the hell?
Oh, you know, man, when I was training Mr. Miyagi, he used to fry his chicken just like this.
I do
Hey,
think he got a little bougie now though because
hey-
of the Mr. Miyagi treatment. He did get a little bougie.
Hey, Dad, can I get my I left my keys at home. Can you bring them up to? You know, when I used to leave my keys at Mr. Miyagi's place, he used to bring them to me while I was at school. So yeah, I guess I can do it for you. Oh, Dad, man, this spaghetti is delicious. You know, Mr. Miyagi used to make an amazing noodle dish. Like, dude, his wife
like
said,
Dad, we
"Daniel."
never even met him. Shut up.
His wife would be like, hey, Dan, you want to go upstairs and you know,
Well,
know,
she
when I
she
was
knew Mr. Miyagi.
when
know.
I still
His youngest son was the only one that didn't know Mr. Miyagi. He died.
still,
before.
it's just like he court like they write him to like figure out a way to connect Mr. Miyagi to everything. You know, she's like,
But
our
it's
anniversary.
crazy
You know,
because in
Mr.
the first
Miyagi
two
was at our
seasons,
wedding
they didn't
night.
do that.
Exactly. Like
In the
that-
first
that-
two, like the first
that's
2
why
to
it's
3
weird.
seasons, they didn't do it. Like
I mean,
season
he was
4 and
barely in the
5.
first season though. Like he was
Who,
barely.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's because it's Johnny's show. But even then, like when Daniel started training Robbie, he didn't he brought up Mr. Miyagi, but only in context of like his training.
Yeah.
And it was never like, oh, Mr. Miyagi this. Like he didn't do that until he got all the students. Like season 3 going into season 4-ish.
He does it a
Years.
couple times in like the original movies. Like he he
Yeah.
spent all of his college money to go on the trip with Mr. Miyagi. It's
Yeah,
like,
that was
who
crazy.
cares about college? I just care about you. And it's like, no. Actually, you should care about your future, Daniel. Like that's a very bad thing to do.
I mean, it
Just
worked
wait.
out. It worked out. He got a
Fair.
fine ass wife. He got a business with
Sure.
multiple locations. Yeah, I mean,
I just
you
think
know.
it's funny. Where it's like,
Did
that was
It
actually
is.
a bad.
Mr. Miyagi had a nice car, which you know,
he
when
had
I
like
was
10
younger.
cars.
When I was younger, Mr. Miyagi had a lot of cars, so I just said I'm gonna get a car dealership. That's what I wanted to do.
I never put 2 and 2 together till just now.
Yeah.
I didn't even
the
think about
bonsai
it.
thing, and yeah.
I would love to see Aisha
Yeah.
just one more
That'd be
time.
cool.
I don't know why they got rid of her. Like they introduced her and it was like, bye.
I think she had some mental health, or she has some like health issues she had to deal with apparently.
I mean, but yeah, they could have brought it back though. It's been what,
Yeah.
4 seasons since then.
I mean, they brought it back once, right? What, in season 4 or 5? She had that episode.
I think 3. I think it might have been 4.
I think it was 4.
I can't remember. But yeah. I wonder what the actress doing now.
Twerk.
Bruh.
Oh, we
I
have
was about
another guest.
I was about to smack you and be like, how old is this girl?
Yo,
And I'm
Omega.
like, she probably an adult, so you good.
She was probably an adult before she even
Wait.
started the show.
Like they make jokes about this on TikTok.
Yo, bro.
Wait, what?
If he said this the way Mr. Miyagi did it in bed with his wife, bro, he gotta go.
I don't know.
Listen, that lady that he went back to Okinawa and reconnected for. I mean, she obviously was still sprung on him for a reason. He might have. Mr. Miyagi knew what to do.
I just find it weird that room has always been there, and they just now find a little hidden compartment. I hate when they do stuff like that.
But this one makes sense though.
Do stuff like that.
This one makes sense though, because he didn't really go back to the house like that. Like when he started training Robbie, he just started going back there. Like it was not painted or taken care of really. Because I started rewatching the show after part 1. And like he wasn't going back to it. Cobra Kai.
Oh, Cobra Kai. I freaking need to watch that. Like, holy shit.
It's so good. You should watch
everyone says
so
I hear nothing but good things.
It's so campy like the movies, but it's done in the right way.
Your brain a little bit and then have a blast with it. Don't take it too seriously. It's like a fun.
I don't know, Darren. You might leave your brain on because my brain still be on, and I'm just like, this show is the epitome of it should not work, but it does.
It does, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Depends like who you are though. Like if you're someone who takes everything seriously, they're like, "Oh, it's so cheesy." And it's like, "Yeah, that's
this
the
movie's
point."
not for you.
It's supposed to be cheesy. That's the whole. It's supposed to like emulate the feeling of like the 90s a little bit, where it's like, "Oh yeah, it's like,
that's the 80s
style." Well, yeah,
so I no longer have.
You're right.
This phone anymore. I finally upgraded.
Oh,
what phone is that? No,
16.
not that one. I know that's a new one.
This is 6S.
Jesus Christ!
You still
I had to say forever.
Yeah, big ass border on there.
This man was in single-digit iPhones. That's crazy.
I just got this thing today.
Was he poor?
It still worked.
No, I just didn't care until this. Like after a while, I was like, okay, yeah, now my apps aren't even working properly because I need a more updated OS, and I can't update to the proper OS. And I was like, screw it, I'll just get the latest one.
Yeah, that is.
That's what it said for my iPad because I had like Crunchyroll and like the new latest version of Crunchyroll. It got to be like iOS 18 and up or whatever. And so I'm like, I got to buy a new iPad, and I looked up the iPad price. I was like, Apple, y'all can suck a fat one because I'm not paying $1,000 for this shit.
I'll just get a laptop at that point.
A fat one, huh? Oh Jesus.
Yes, the fat one.
Oh well. Anywho, moving on from Cobra Kai. Very excited. I
got 10 minutes left. What we talking about?
Doberman K. I mean, Jesus Christ. Denzel basically he confirmed Black Panther.
This man just called Denzel Washington a dog. That's a Doberman and a dog, ain't it?
Why'd you say Doberman K?
This man Lance, bro. The disrespect is real.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Denzel confirmed that Black Panther 3 was happening, which sparked a whole lot of Twitter discourse on recasting T'Challa again.
Okay.
Oh God!
Yeah. Shuri just got the fucking suit. Like, let her be.
He said he only has 5 or 6 movies left. He's not going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to do the MCU for the next, 10 years."
Wait, he said he about to retire?
Yeah, he only has a handful left, like 5 or 6 left.
You know what?
He's ancient.
I'm okay with that. Denzel Washington been acting since like the 80s. Like, he's one of the best actors of all time. Go ahead, take your flowers. And he hasn't done like a lot of bad movies. Like I can name on my one hand.
I'm really looking forward to Gladiator too.
I heard it was so good.
It's the best thing. Yeah, so.
Wait, is it out already?
No, but
it's like the early
reviews are already out.
Yeah, they're saying it's so good. Like he's definitely like the best part from what everybody been saying.
Okay.
Which I mean, it's Denzel.
Okay.
He's amazing. I would love to meet Denzel, but I'd be so intimidated.
I know, right?
All I would see is Malcolm X. I'm like, shit, I'm scared.
He just start doing the mouth thing at you while you're talking. So,
he just starts quoting Training Day and Gladiator.
Your name is Tom.
No, if he hit the training day look on me, I'm leaving. I'm not fucking with Denzel.
I want to hear all of his classic quotes from Training Day in Gladiator.
Do you guys think he could be cast as like Blue Marvel, or will he be like like some ancient figure from like Black Pantherian?
I hope he's the villain.
Yeah.
He's either a villain or like
that'd be
a past Black Panther or something.
Yeah, I was gonna think of
five movies left. If Darren's right, like 5 movies left.
Who's T'Chaka's?
Stick around.
Who was his grandfather? Like T'Chaka's father? Who was? I forgot his name.
T'Chulo.
I'm looking this up.
Is that true?
Look it up.
I feel so bad for laughing. Is that true?
Yeah, I was like, nope.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not touching it.
I mean, y'all could laugh. It was meant
That's
to
a
be
funny
a joke.
book shit.
Because chulo means cute in Spanish. So I'm like,
King
I don't know.
Azuri's.
Yeah, Zuri.
Okay.
Missouri.
Okay. I mean, we might see a couple of those in the Black Panther show.
Hey,
I
low
imagine,
key,
right?
he could be playing. Wait,
He
but
could be low key.
How?
Oh, let's go.
How
That
would he
means
be-
something.
How would he be T'Chaka's father if he's? I don't think Denzel's gonna be like, yeah, he aged me for my first MCU appearance.
No, he's gonna be dead.
Either that, well,
in the
he
other-
just
in the
he could be a
other
villain. But who the
I think
fuck did he play?
In
I think he-
what
I
is
don't know
this,
who he
Spirit Realm
plays,
or
but-
the fuck it is?
Give him some Marvel villain for Shuri to take down or whatever. Like I
Hold on, Darren. Have you seen Training Day?
Oh yeah,
no, I don't
dude.
know what that is. I'm sorry.
Okay,
You never
if
seen
they-
Training Day?
Honestly, I only
okay,
seen
okay,
bits and
okay,
pieces of
okay.
Oh,
Training
it's
Day.
so good.
If they
You're
if
real,
they
only
announce
seen bits
him
and pieces.
if they announce him as the villain,
Yeah.
if you're right, Darren, and they announce him as the villain,
Okay.
go watch Training Day because him as a villain in that, you'll be like,
Gotcha.
okay, you're
Yeah,
on
no,
board.
I'm putting a case on all you bitches.
All you bitches, you'll be playing
Denzel-
basketball
Denzel-
in Pelican Bay.
Denzel as a villain works every time.
Oh,
Mhm.
Every time.
and it was like his
Yeah.
first like
Fences also.
villain role because he was always playing like the good guys, and he
Yeah.
did Training Day.
Yeah.
Watch Training Day and American Gangster, Darren.
Yeah,
Oh
American
my
Gangster
gosh,
also,
American
yeah.
Gangster.
Fences, he's great in that.
What are you
He's
gonna do,
pretty much
shoot
a
me
villain
right
in
here?
that.
And
Just
the
watch
fact
him
that
smile
He
at you
kills
and just
you
say,
so
my
much. He didn't
man.
give a fuck.
that man shot Idris Elba in the head, bro.
He just was in the movie for 3 minutes. He gets
Yeah.
that
What
fucking-
Hey,
you
Idris
gonna
Elba
do?
was
Shoot me
there
right here?
for, like-
Bam.
Oh, was you gonna shoot me in front of all these? Poof.
In
Yeah.
broad daylight, and just like, oh, and his brothers were watching. Like,
Empty
oh,
the salt
shit.
shaker too, just to
Yeah.
give me your.
He
give me
shot
your-
that man
100%,
in
yeah.
front of the flower shop, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro, he did not
Oh, yeah.
give no Fs.
It only took what was owed.
Yeah,
Training
Exactly,
Day
left
came
the
out.
rest.
Training Day came out 1 year before I was born.
Jesus
2000, right?
Christ.
2001, I think.
Oh my god.
You know, you could have been like, Mom, Goo Goo Gaga, take me to see Training Day.
That would have
Yeah.
Darren.
In
Darren
2
would
years,
be a
that movie would
complete
be
different
25 years
person.
old.
If Darren would have saw Training Day as a kid, he might look like Eminem up here, bro. Like, I don't know. Like,
You want to go to jail? Or you want to go home?
I'm about to
I will
say,
put it on my watch list. I promise.
Training Day's like you watch that
Yeah.
and you're like, I ain't getting anywhere near the shit.
oh yeah, yeah.
The
Pretty much,
cautionary tale. Anyway, great
Yeah.
movie. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, they should just pluck his character from Training Day and put it in.
That would be so cool if they were able to do it.
Yeah, Black Panther. Fuck it.
Him in that
All I
black trench
ask-
coat.
Yeah.
Because I was a huge fan of the Gladiator movie. I was like, what's there to tell? His story's done. It's like, oh, they're just doing like a whole nother Gladiator.
His son,
What?
which they retconned that shit in.
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah,
hell?
'cause the son died in this freaking
No, yeah, well, no,
Well-
it's because it's the little kid from Gladiator 1, and now they're retconning it where he's actually his son. At least that's what the trailer says. So
Mhm. All I ask, if he is the villain, do it better than Christian Bale's villain appearance.
It will
Yeah.
be. It will
Yeah.
be because
I mean-
Denzel don't play about that type of shit. He
Yeah.
like, no,
Chris-
make
no,
sure the
Christian
script is
Bale
good.
tried. He gave it his all.
Oh yeah, I feel so bad for him.
Yeah,
Like
I feel
what
bad
he
for
gave
everybody
was
involved.
good.
yeah.
Like
Don't
Taika
get Taika
Waititi
Waititi,
was just
yeah.
like, I'm not listening to nobody else. I'm writing this
Yeah.
movie myself instead
Yeah.
of what he did with Thor Ragnarok, which was have
Right.
somebody else write it and then he
Same thing with
direct.
Wonder Woman. Yeah,
Black Panther
We'll-
also,
we'll
I'd
talk
say,
about that.
yeah.
I'd argue Black Panther is probably one of the strongest franchises in
It
the
is.
MCU. Like,
Yep.
obviously, both movies that they did were great. Infinity War, where they were heavily featured, which is great. Even Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'd argue, is one of the better MCU
Yes!
projects. They're featured in that in some way,
Yeah.
so pretty
Okay.
consistent, I'd say.
Lance, what the hell was that?
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah.
You got another kid?
Oh, I thought
What?
he really agreed with me. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this was nice.
Wait, what that say? I can't see it. It's too small. I got it on my
iCarly
screen.
movies in the works, I think.
iCarly movie is in the works.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Grown
gonna
ass
say
I like
something.
man.
I like our Carly, but we were talking about
I know, right?
Right.
Well, he
Well,
wasn't
screw
paying
you,
attention to
Blake.
anything we're saying. He was reading.
I actually really like iCarly, oddly
Yeah.
enough, but
Oh,
I'm
it's
sorry,
great.
no,
yeah, it's
I'm
great.
sorry. It's just the reboot got canceled. Like,
mhm.
It did.
But that's because the people
So
running
bogus.
the damn
Paramount is ass. Like,
Paramount is ass. Like all their
Paramount
new
might be
content.
worse.
What do you mean? Halo.
CW.
And yeah, that was trash.
Come on. What? No,
that
it was the best thing. It was the best thing called Halo.
Yeah, it's for Paramount Plus.
Gotcha. That'd be funny. It's like in theaters. iCarly.
That would make like
Hey, that would be
$3 million.
That show was doing YouTube before. I think YouTube,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, blew up.
YouTube was around, but
Yeah.
the way that they were doing it, like getting paid and stuff like that, like they were before that. Yeah. Which they kind of predicted. They kind of predicted the future with that.
But yes,
speaking of CW, Jesus Christ.
Good transition.
Mass
let's talk about that
layoffs.
before.
Mass layoffs again.
Yeah, I saw
Where?
that.
Let me pull up this article.
Wait,
That's
what
I
is-
want to
what
hear Gore's
exactly-
thoughts on this.
What exactly is
Okay,
in the
let's see.
article? Like, what exactly
What's this
happened?
for?
I didn't read the whole thing.
The
but,
CW
like,
stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're laying off CW people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Clone
All
Wars
right.
is getting the layoff treatment.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it?
Money.
Execute 'em.
That's all I want.
So,
Oh,
What is
Brad
that
Schwartz's memo. Oh, yeah.
No, real. Like, what the hell is that thumbnail? Like,
Yeah.
if that's the,
It
that's
looks like,
supposed to,
like
like-
bathroom signs.
right. Is that supposed to symbolize how many people got dropped off? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there
I
they
don't
go.
know.
See you later.
according to sources, as many as 35 people have been let go. I mean, to be fair, they only had 50 working there after everything else.
To be fair.
That's over
Is
half
this
their people.
like
though.
is this article like reporting something bad or?
The latest rounds of cuts comes on the heels of a change of the helm. So with the president, so wait, wasn't Brad Schwartz already the president before Nexstar even came in?
Yeah.
So he's getting put back into position, but he's cutting costs. I knew
Wow.
I knew he was
That's
full of
surprising.
it. I knew he was full of it a long time ago. But all these other weirdos want to say, but Brad Schwartz said that that it's not the CW's fault that Superman and Lois is ending, that it's all WB.
Well, it was their choice to like end it early, but
It was their choice because they had to
I would have
lower the
ended
IP.
it earlier too.
They had
Like,
to
what the
lower
fuck?
the IP. Like it's WB
No, I get
had
that.
to
Like
do
I
that.
get that, but like if I was them, I would have read the room. I would have been like,
Yeah.
all right, listen, this is a sinking ship. It was already sinking, but it just had a hole in it. But now we Titanic level smacking against a glacier. We're gonna hop up off this train and go work on something else. Superman and Lois is great, so whoever's in charge of it, they're probably gonna get a new job somewhere else. But
God helping. I'm shocked because he let the Flash down big time. But
You can tell he just lost interest. I think. I think at
yeah,
that point, he
I was
like, don't
just
care
about
anymore.
to say like an unpopular opinion. I was probably like, I don't think he cared that much after like a certain point.
yeah.
After, cause wasn't he doing it with his brother?
Yeah, at first his brother left
Yeah.
after season 2.
Yeah, his brother left, and then that's when season 3 was still good, but then it started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's so they're switching heads. So Brad Schwartz is taking back over. They're not gonna have anything on the CW that's original, except for All American, and of course that's cheapest ever to make. And then they have
because most
whole
of the
new
damn
cast.
cast gone.
Yeah.
they have
It's only
the
like
added
3 people.
Yeah, but then they have the added benefit of getting that revenue back from Netflix, which is what a lot of the newer show. That's what backfired when Batwoman and all that stuff started airing on the CW, and they said they were not going to renew that deal with Netflix, but they're going to send everything over to Max.
Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot. With
They
that
shot themselves in the foot with that because WB was not going to give them the same deal. That and honestly, it wouldn't really work because it's their own programming, so they're not gonna just they would just be paying themselves.
one. Right, they own the IP. They're not going to.
They
pay
own the
you
IP,
Yeah.
for
so
letting
yeah,
you use the shit that they own.
yeah,
Yeah, they
So-
thought like, oh, we have Max now. We're not going to
Right.
need Netflix anymore.
yeah.
And
But you clearly
Well, okay.
They turn
It
around and
could've-
do it with All American
okay.
Homecoming. They clearly
Well,
needed
yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they put it right over there, and that's where it's. But they started doing that with a lot of the old CW shows. Like
Yeah.
they started putting a lot of them back on Netflix, like Gossip Girl's back over there.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure One Tree Hill and a lot of the other ones about to go back over there too.
always on the top trending list. You always see Supernatural and The Flash and Arrow and Riverdale. They're always
Right.
trending. People
What
love
about
them.
Gotham Knights?
Well, that's not on
on
Netflix.
Max.
Then that's why it's not trending. You know,
Nobody
that's
watch
the
that.
only reason people aren't watching it.
Listen, Ronan, no one watched it on the CW. Okay, ain't nobody watching it.
Listen, I did. Listen, I swear,
This is some BS. Like
they had the nerve to try to convince me the show was decent. It didn't work. I wasn't a fool.
Hey, Gotham Knights got me a lot of views on my channel because I ranted about that crap every week. But this is the dumbest thing. Today we had to make one of the hardest decisions a company can make. So the hardest decision wasn't canceling, literally, all of what brought people to your channel. It's firing people from a channel that's literally, by any fan standards, dead.
Well, I mean, but that's what happens. Like when you cancel a show, you are firing your people. You're firing actors. You're firing writers, producers.
We're not making these changes not because they are easy, but because we believe they are necessary to build a stronger future for the CW. Buddy, read the room. The CW is dead.
No, they got a new.
Not because they are easy, but because
natural. Whatever the fuck they make, I don't know. Walker, Texas Ranger.
They have Scrabble, everyone's favorite game.
Scrabble? They got a Scrabble show.
And Trivial Pursuit.
Oh yeah, rated R Scrabble
board game.
Look, today's cuts are said to reflect that programming shift away from high-end scripted towards live sports and unscripted game shows outside of legacy drama, All American, and a few other CW scripted series are low-cost co-productions acquisitions, like that show I was watching, and the show about the blind chick who's still a cop.
It sounds very memorable if you can't.
That sounds so dumb.
She's blind, but it's an app that it's this girl that works in a call. Like,
app?
She doesn't leave her. It's on her phone. It's called Eyes or something. I watched 2 episodes.
Dylan,
she's solving crime. She's literally running around the city with this app.
I almost laughed.
You were doing a terrible job at making it sound good.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
It sounds like the Bone Collector. If you could
the CW literally bought these shows. The only one, Wild Cards, was the only good show to me. That's the name of it. Wild Cards. That was the only good show to me.
Okay.
But
they don't make wild cards, do they?
Yeah, they don't make wild cards. They don't make the Seeing Eye Girl show, and they don't make Sullivan's Crossing.
The Seeing Eye Girl?
Well, yeah, because Sullivan's Crossing is like
super big. What the fuck is this show called?
That show's super popular in Canada.
Hold on, I think it's Sight Unseen.
Let me see.
Sight
Unseen.
Yep,
yes, it is. Sight Unseen.
Yep. It's basically like let me read the
stupidest name I've ever heard.
Let me read the description.
I don't need that actually.
Yeah, I think you explained it better.
You did a good job, buddy.
Lights off in a dark room.
She's in the middle of
an app makes it so she be caught.
Yeah, it's a visual guide. Like she's in the middle of a case, and then she just suddenly she's
visual guide. She's blind.
Yeah, but her phone, you
can see. Wait,
you can't see her phone. What is that?
Ear visuals.
She's wearing a headset. She's wearing AirPods.
What are you talking about?
It's like Daredevil. That's the big club.
Hearing, like visual,
She's wearing AirPods. So the girl's telling like, "Oh, I see something. Go right. Go.
I know what you mean.
Go left." Like she's literally doing that. But she has a partner. She has a partner. Why they still let her keep this job, I will never know.
Because she's really good. She's the best. That's what they say.
I'm not with none of this.
Nah,
son. This shit is stupid.
It sounds like it could be a good premise if it was a comedy. That's what it sounds like.
But the fact that they take it seriously, bro, no.
Which, to be fair, on CW is probably funny, but
it's like she's losing her vision. She's like so everything looks blurry. But like the fact that you're still trying to chase.
So she's Daredevil.
The fuck?
Right? Is she high? Like what the fuck?
No, she
got to a coma. What the fuck?
She has Leber's hereditary optic neuropathy.
Oh,
what is that?
No,
of course.
It's an acute acute onset of visual loss. Normally, it starts in one eye, but for the sake of drama in this show, it's literally just both eyes in the middle.
So why didn't they just do one eye so it make a little bit more? I'm done.
It's like Monk.
Why don't you just make her fully blind and then she gets guides? That's it. Why did that be like she kind of see, but not really? You know?
This is stupid.
I mean, that sounds like an interesting premise.
Is the dumbest thing I've ever
for
heard.
a movie.
I watched
one.
One episode, but it's like, how are you going to keep a show like this going?
Exactly.
What happens if her eyesight gets fixed?
It's like Monkey
next week.
He's blind.
I gotta leave. I'll see you next week. I'll stay the whole time next week. All right, peace out.
Bye, buddy.
I'll miss you. Okay, so now that guy is gone, like thank
that guy. That guy.
Thank God. Darren, let's talk about Superman and Lois real quick before you have to get to your stream.
Okay.
Episode was freaking amazing. 2 freaking amazing episodes in a row. My boy Clark, he did it. He had no choice. You were gaslighting a teenager. I found it hilarious. First of all,
that was a wild thing to say and then move on.
First of all,
tell him he's not Superman or something.
Yes. First of all, the fact that this kid,
I would call that gaslighting.
This kid is 16, and your mom. Hey, Timmy, are you still on drugs, Timmy? Are you still? I laughed so hard. I said, bro, they couldn't come up with a better name than Timmy.
Timmy.
Let's call him by his full. It's called Timothy. Tim. His mom said,
Tanner.
I've known Clark since he was in high school. I was there that night and I saw Jordan fly away. I saw when Superman died, and you all were flying, running around and crying. I saw it. I said, bro, y'all are really gonna gaslight this boy in front of his mama. I said, Clark, that is not. I said, I get you want to keep it, but it's not right. Like they saw you. But I get that, but a lot of people saw that night. If they didn't see, like if the family didn't do too much, which understandably I get why they did so much, but if they didn't do, like you're running around Superman's body, you're crying, doing all of that. You're doing all of that. Else. And then Lana thought she was helping the situation. Guys, let's give Lois some space. Her and Superman are friends. That doesn't explain the boys boo-hooing like this.
They literally like, Dad! Where it's like, yeah.
The boys? Carl Urban said?
The boys are just they're crying harder than her at this point. Like they're gripping at the body.
It's like Step Brothers.
Well, I mean, we have to. The ending of Superman and Lois has changed because Lance thought that the ending would be the revealing of the secret, so that's out.
Yeah. But that was the funniest part of the entire episode was when she said, "Timmy, are you using drugs again?" I knew I wasn't supposed to laugh right there, but it's just like the timing of that line, and he was pissed. He just walked away. He said, "Okay, fine, whatever." I said, "Dang, like she still thought you were using drugs, dog."
Yeah, Timmy sucks. I hated it. Like he was easily my least favorite part of the episode. Like, no offense to that actor, but he was not like Superman Lois rarely has bad performances. Like normally their performances are great. His was not. It was really bad.
It was just the name for me. Like, Timmy, are you using drugs? I don't know what you mean.
They did not owe that kid an apology. Like he straight up threatened the boys.
Well, he threatened them, and then at the end, the fact that he's sitting in the chair, he's sitting in the chair, and like they're listening to Clark, give the interview, and he's just sitting in the chair like this.
Yeah, he's like, "You stupid! I told you, Mom."
Yeah,
idiot.
I know it. I was right. You weren't right because John still didn't have powers back then. He's just better than you at football. Like, that's the whole thing that prompted him to even accuse them. He thought that John just was using his powers to be better at football. No, bro, you suck. How are you going to say he ruined your life? Because he ruined your life because you didn't make sophomore football captain?
Oh yeah, he was being very dramatic.
I said, bruh, your life's not over. Honestly, they're not looking at you right now anyway. Like you have time. You have time. Like just because you didn't make quarterback, he ruined your life. Like let's be for real, Timmy. And then Kyle's like, hey. How about we all just simmer? We just simmer down. I think it's time you go. All right. I gotta go talk. I gotta go talk to Kent. I gotta go talk to Kent.
All right.
That's literally how he talks. It's freaking hilarious.
I'll say this has been my favorite season of Kyle. Like just like the 2 episodes we've had with him, I think they've both been incredible.
Bro, why couldn't they do this with Kyle and Chrissy in the other episode? That's what lowered that episode for me was Kyle and Chrissy. But this episode was 10 out of 10 across the board. I really loved what they did. I really loved how they've been redeeming Kyle because the way that they recap like what happened when they first got there, I hated him in season 1. Like he was such a dick. Like the fact, Morgan Edge is gonna save Smallville. No, Morgan Edge is harvesting you to put Kryptonian spirits in your body.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't think I was here last week, but like I've loved.
He was putting dead Kryptonians and people in the citizens of Smallville. He was putting dead Kryptonian spirits in their bodies.
Which I think is such a cool full circle moment when like Morgan Edge come into Smallville being like, hey, give me your properties, give me blah, 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 and I'll give you all this money. And now the same thing is happening season 4 with Lex Luthor. And now they're able to be like, no, we've actually learned. Now we trust Clark. We trust Superman. We're not doing that this time. Like, I think that's such a cool, like, final season full circle moment for them.
Like the fact that Lex literally says, like Lana and Clark are convincing the lady, like, don't sell to him, yada, yada, yada. Because the lady clearly knows that he's Superman, but he's still trying to hide that. So he's like, she's like, don't sell. So they go, they meet with Lex's lawyers, not expecting Lex to actually show up. Lex says, I'll give you $10 billion for your land right now. And she's like, now me, I would have folded. But then he added this on top of it. And I'll add in an additional $10 billion for everybody else in the bar. Excuse me. Oh, where do I sign?
I think it's no. It's like 100,000. I think it's like I'll give you 100,000, and then 100,000.
I thought it was 10 billion.
Oh no, it's not Bill. He's not that rich.
I'm about to say billions. You realize how much a billion is?
Hey, billion for everybody. I think
either way it goes, I'm folding. But we know they weren't gonna get it. He was gonna kill them before. Like, as soon as he signs it, I guarantee you, he was gonna find a way to kill them.
He probably doesn't even have 100,000 for everybody. Like he doesn't have that much right now.
He hasn't been to work.
Yeah.
Like he admits to his daughter, like, yeah, I've been in Smallville since I got out of prison. Yeah, I haven't been to LexCorp yet. Mind you, he's been out of prison for at least a few months.
I'm shocked they haven't tried to fire him yet. I'm shocked they haven't been like, yeah, no, you're not getting this money. Absolutely at not.
Like you've been in Smallville trying to buy up land for your like evil vendetta against Lois. Like you basically told your daughter, yeah, I'm happy I got a grandson, but I don't care about that right now because I got to get Lois back for what she did to me. And your daughter's literally telling you, Lois did nothing to you. This is all on you. Like, own up for it. Like these past couple episodes have been phenomenal. What they've been able to do with this lowered budget, which chat, I want you all to know, the CW didn't lower the budget. The CW outright canceled the show at the end of season 3. They tore down the farm sets. They were completely okay with not coming back. Warner Brothers Discovery, yes, they lowered the budget. They lowered the budget to get the CW to make another season. So, at the end of the day, you can say what you want. You can think what you want about what happened. You can blame Gunn. You can blame WB. But the way I'm understanding it, Warner Brothers, James Gunn, they did. What are you doing?
Why does it do that, 3Dubs? What the hell?
Because it doesn't show your little circle thing. Your
Oh, I turned to a ghost. I love it.
You can actually talk when your camera's off too.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, hell yeah.
Well, Warner Brothers Discovery, they have basically like they basically made it possible for season 4 to actually happen. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But I will say the reveal of Superman was done wonderfully yesterday, and the fact that the town is not acting any different towards him, I love that. Like they literally just they still call him Mr. Kent and all of that good stuff. That's like really, really cool. And like the fact that we had this good of an episode and it was no actual fighting. We had like 5 different like shirt rips in one episode. Like, and it seems to me like his powers are like fully back. Like his hearing was working, super speed and vulnerability, everything was working. So I'm like, is he back? Like, is he back to full strength? Like, 3'd up? Do you think so?
Hello? Anybody here?
I'm not entirely sure. But I did, however, like the scene where he rips open his shirt, and before that, when Kyle was standing next to Superman, it was kind of funny that Chrissy just grabs his arm and pulls him down on the chair. And it reminded me of the time where the first I guess fight scene with Clark and him, where Kyle was about to man up and stand and be like, "You don't do that," and Lana pats Kyle down and was like, "No, don't bother."
Yeah, I thought it was fun, and then like how they just randomly like connect the fact that that Candace's dad was in prison with Lex Luthor, and that's how he found out that Clark was Superman. Like he showed up, and like that whole slow motion moment with the bullet. Because honestly, Clark could have just like moved the bullet out the way, and just was like, "Oh, you're a horrible shot," like so you missed. But he just said, "It's time I stop lying because half these people in this town know who I am already." And like it's honestly no way you can honestly keep coming around these people and you're actively gaslighting them when half of them saw you die. Half of them are talking about it within each other, but they're keeping your secret because they knew you, they've known you since you were a child. They went to school with you, or the older people, they knew your parents and they respected your parents. It was the right thing to do. I just hope this doesn't come back to bite the family in the ass in the end.
They did this better than Supergirl, I'll be honest. Like this is like the reveal was like edge of your seat. Supergirl was like laying back, okay, this is whatever. But Superman like,
Supergirl didn't get to give a speech. No. He got a whole speech interview, and it's not like he said, "Yeah, I'm Superman. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys sooner. But it was my secret to keep." He explained why he did what he did for all these years. And like I really like, honestly, I said this on DJ Eric's stream in the comment section earlier. For like a wholesome Superman, David Cornsweet has huge shoes to fill following Tyler Hoechlin, because Tyler has done a phenomenal job in this role. And just like a lot of people are, like they flocked to Henry Cavill's Superman and they didn't want to believe in Tyler at first when Tyler was introduced, because honestly, Tyler was introduced as Superman during Cavill's time in the suit. Tyler's been Superman since 2016. So it took Tyler getting his own show, being able to flush it out, separating this Superman from the one that he previously played. It took this for people to finally realize, like, dude, you're an amazing actor. You're an amazing Superman. You took this character, you broke him down, you reconstructed it, you made it your own. Like, this was like, on paper, this idea shouldn't have worked so well. Like, when they first described it, I'm thinking we were going to get Smallville 2.0 as to where it's just Clark and Lois. He never suits up. We don't see any fight. It's just them. I'm thinking we're about to get just like a typical.
Dissing Smallville, are we?
I'm saying I thought it was going to be like just like a watered down version of that. But it turned out to be so much more, but kept that heart. Like it reminds me of like this could even be a sequel series to Lois and Clark, because it's akin to that. It's akin to Smallville, and they just took these characters, they made it their own. The fact that the CW, at least the old regime, gave them enough time to put these episodes together. They gave them the proper budget, and they knew what to do with it. Like, it's sad to see the show go, but I'm glad that the show is going out on their own terms. Technically, they're going out on their own terms. They're going out. They're going out on top.
Did you realize that they gave us a lot of information? Like they said in this episode, he's been Superman for 20 years. The kids are 16. So that means that 4 years, it took 4 years for him to fall in love with Lois and knock her up and get married.
Yep. And
they gave us like so many information.
The simple fact that Lois,
the circle of life.
Lois is the first woman that he reconnected with, honestly, because when he came back to Smallville looking for Lana. Lana was already with Kyle, because in this universe, Clark didn't stay in Smallville. When he went for his training, he left as a teen. He left as, I wouldn't even say a teenager. I think he left like in like 8th grade just to learn and how to hone his powers. His parents wouldn't let him. Yeah, a preteen. His parents would not let him use his powers at all.
Did you also catch the nods to Christopher Reeve's Superman?
Oh, definitely. When he when Jimmy was listing
Speaking of Jimmy, like, he's the only character that has figured out Superman is Clark Kent every single time without Clark Kent actually telling him.
Yep. And then Gore, Ronan, this version of Jimmy is so different, because yes, he wants to be cool with Clark, but at the same, he's not the little kid that's always running after him. It's like
he's bigger, actually.
He's physically taller. Like, I don't know what's up with the CW and casting people that are like 6 feet for Jimmy Olsen.
Aaron Ashmore was actually the right height to be under Superman in this sense, but McCod Brooks and this Jimmy are like freaking like skyscrapers. Giant. They're skyscrapers compared to Superman.
Yeah. It's like you see, like they're like Clark's so worried about keeping the secret, and Clark made one, like they have a Daily Planet softball team. So Clark made one game, and Lois told him, like, at first he told him like no, and then Jimmy was like, you know what, it's cool, CK. Like, even his sister was like, his sister's name is Janet. She's like, I told you he wouldn't want to do it. He doesn't really do stuff like this. But Lois told him, like, you don't have to get out there and be Superman. Get out there and be Clark. Suck at the game. And he was like, how would I do that? He said, wait, I could just do a whole lot of bunting. I could do that. So, he did the first game. He ended up winning the first game, but he ended up winning it just by bunting or whatever. But the second game came along. He missed the first 8 innings because he had to do stuff as Superman. Jimmy caught on to that. Mixed the next game. Jimmy caught on to that. Missed another game. Jimmy caught on to that and listed out he found saves that Superman was doing at the same exact times, and was like, you know what? It's always a something came up and Clark tried to call, my neighbor's cat. She got out. And he's like, you know what? Yeah, I don't believe that. Like, I'm not buying that. Like, I'm just gonna ask you straight up, CK, are you Superman? And he's, of course he said, of course not. So they never become, Jimmy's never Superman's best pal. This version is never the one that follows after Clark all the time.
I liked how they
have a Jimmy. Which I love. It's so different.
I also liked how they had enough time to reconcile with each other and actually become pals at the very end.
Like this Superman is becoming pals with Jimmy. This Superman is in his 40s, and he's becoming pals with Jimmy because they reconcile. And Jimmy was like, so that entire time, basically, like that entire time I was right. That entire time you were the bunt king on purpose, like. Like it was so wholesome to see, and then you get to the end of the episode, and Clark's after the interview, like it's so crazy. one of the head writers posted on Twitter today that it's a scene when Clark's first going downstairs. The news crew is in the house. He's going to do the interview, and it shows like all the news crew. That news crew was not actors. That was the literal staff of the show. Clark walking down the stairs and shaking everybody's hand and saying, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. That was literally Tyler Hoechlin saying, I'm going to miss you guys. Thank you guys for everything. I said, that is so wholesome. Yeah. But you can see, but it's also akin to the fact that
they broke the fourth wall without actually breaking it.
Yeah, they broke the fourth wall without actually breaking it. And then it's akin to the fact that in this world, you're not going to have those weirdos talking about so you were Superman this whole time. You weren't going to say nothing. You've been an alien. You know how most shows would do if they find out. No, the fact that he's been selflessly giving himself to the world. Like he even admits, he said, when the boys were younger, I couldn't be there for them. Like I couldn't be there like I wanted to. But this, them deciding to do this as a family, Jordan actually came back on board and was like, I can't sit back with my powers and not do nothing because basically Lex is insane. Lex is trying to kill us all, and you're kind of depowered right now. Like it was just so cool to see like him coming down the stairs and like he told it all. And I honestly respect the way they handled this story. And then like towards the end, you see him like he's about to go out because he's about to go meet up with Jimmy for the first time in God knows how many years. So he's about to put the glasses on and like he hesitates and then he puts them down. He goes outside and he goes to the diner. He walks in the diner and it's like, everybody, when he walks in, everybody's like sitting there like they're like kind of shocked that he walked in there. But he sees Jimmy at the table.
One person actually was like, "Hey, Clark."
Yeah, like there was one of the boys' friends was like, "Oh, hey, Mr. Kent," and that made him smile because he realizes, "Oh, this town isn't gonna treat me any different."
Mm-hmm.
I respect because most CW shows they would have played up the drama.
I think it's more of along the lines of, I know that he doesn't want us to treat him differently, so we're not going to push it.
Yeah, but I also think they respect him that much. They saw him, like the fact that they saw him die to protect them. They saw him give up his life. When Doomsday showed up, Clark went straight for it to get it out of town. Like they respect him so much. They respect his family legacy. Like all of that. And they don't show it in the interview, but Janet Olsen asked him, she said, okay, let's backtrack. Who are your parents? So he didn't hide anything. He told his human lineage and he told his Kryptonian lineage.
I think they already knew about his Kryptonian lineage, though.
I mean, but he told them about the parents and stuff. So
yeah.
So
I gotta get out of here. My D&D game's starting.
Your Dick and Dungeons? What?
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus. Wow, you're
I'm about to get my leathers on.
Oh, Jesus.
Put the dog away. Let's catch y'all later.
Take care, man. Take care, Mega.
I'll miss you so much. But yeah, like guys, when this show is like it's 3 more episodes. The show is officially done in 3 weeks. I'd say a couple weeks after that it'll be on HBO Max. I highly encourage you to just binge watch it if you haven't seen it. Like this show is just it's so good. And take it from me. It's been 2 episodes in this season I just outright did not like, and that's because they were kind of duds to me. I feel like if you're gonna take downtime in a season, do it like you did in this episode.
How hard was it for Eric Wallace to make this kind of show?
Because in the final season of The Flash, their filler episodes were so stupid.
The only good episodes in season 9 were were 9 and 10. Literally, the only ones.
Yeah.
This one, there's only 2 bad ones.
Yeah, and they're not even fully bad. It's just bad aspects in the episodes. So yeah, like I said, it's sad to see the show go. I'm excited for James Gunn's Superman, but I'm excited to see what David does in the role. Just like I was excited to see what Henry did in the role, and and so on and so forth. But Oh, you got big shoes to fill replacing Tyler because he's been in this role for a very, very long time.
8 years.
Yeah, so like he's I just can't wait. I just can't wait. The Dream episode was cool. The Dream episode was cool. But I feel as if like Eric Wallace shouldn't have been the one to finish off Dreamer's story. I thought that was honestly he could have let Nicole write that episode, honestly. Because she's literally writing the comic books. So
that's right. Yeah.
And he shouldn't have touched a finger on the Green Lantern stuff.
Yeah.
He should have let that the hell alone.
Yep.
I kind of wanted my after I saw what Eric Wallace did, I kind of just wanted to go back to season 8 and be like, that's where my imagination went off. I liked my imagination. My imagination said he was Green Lantern. So, you ruined that for me. Now it's like an intimate box or something. Transmute cube or whatever it was called. And it turns out it was a test by Spectre. No.
Right.
What?
And Lance just died.
Talking
about something.
Lance just turned off his brain.
No, there it goes.
It's this Facebook Superman and Lois Facebook group. This older guy keeps people are asking questions like what happened to John Henry Irons for the past few episodes, and this guy said, remember when Discovery took over the CW, they cut down all the series. I said, bro, what? Discovery doesn't own the CW. Nexstar does.
Mm-hmm.
So again,
you don't know that?
What are you talking about,
dumbass?
I'm like, Discovery merged with Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers and the CW.
Everybody knows that.
Split.
Read Forbes magazine.
Yeah, gotta read about the companies who own who.
I literally sent him. I literally sent him links. I've sent him I said, bro, Warner Brothers Discovery merger that happened 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, he also, you said that he's old, so it's kind of I think that he's not a very comic book caring person. He probably likes it, but doesn't invest his time with it like we do. He probably has a job and stuff that he thinks more important of. Which we probably do. It's just we have young brains and we can multitask, but
depends on the time of the day. Yep.
Yeah.
But it is 7. It is the getting off point. I want to thank Gore and Ronan and 3 Up for
sticking with us till the end and not like these other people.
Anything.
I want to thank Darren Taj and Darren Taj and Omega. AKA
for leaving early.
Joshua, I want to thank them for being here as well.
And for leaving early.
Next week, we'll be back with another rousing episode of podcast.
Yeah.
And hopefully Gore's beard is back because that's weird to look
at. I shave it a lot, bro. You just never notice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll notice from now on.
Come on, man.
Also,
you should shave your beard right now, dude.
No, I look like a naked mole rat.
Besides a regular mole rat, which is what he normally looks
like. Hey, did you go see Daima?
No, I didn't.
Bro.
My cousin wanted to see it too, and I totally forgot about it. And he just went.
Bro, it is, bro. The English dub is so. The new actors, it's like the guy that they chose to pick Vegeta was it's like you could tell he studied Christopher Sabat,
right.
Piccolo as well. Every single new voice actor is freaking amazing.
Yeah, because they're all just younger versions. So.
Yeah, they even fit Kid Trunks and Goten in there. It's like when they're babies, they can still understand each other. It was so funny.
Right. Okay, I'll probably watch it. I could just watch it right now if I want.
The Japanese dub, but the English dub is
English dub.
I don't know when they're gonna upload it.
I would assume soon, right?
Yeah, it's always soon.
I would hope so because the Japanese dub is on episode 5.
Yeah.
They usually wait like 5 weeks before they start doing the dub.
I didn't read them, but I did get the recaps, and I freaking love what they're doing with the Absolute Universe, especially Batman. Yeah, Gore. Oh, and I should warn you, Stephanie Natalie, her being back is like freaking amazing, but you can tell that she has not done like Kid Goku or Kid Gohan in a while.
Okay.
Because her voice definitely changed in certain aspects.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's fine.
Get me the hell out of here!